Good morning to everyone, especially to Madam. My name is Muhammad Imran from DEE1, and today I'm going to do a presentation about the most important industry in the world, which is the oil and gas industry. Oil and gas plays a huge role in our modern life because it is essential for our everyday life, which be by transport or electricity, like the fan. So in this presentation, I will be covering the importance, the production of oil and gas, and the impact it has toward us. So first, we are going to talk about the importance of oil and gas. The first point is, it is our primary energy sources. The reason it is our primary energy resources is because it provides over half of our world's energy supply. Driving vehicles such as cars, motorbikes, powering industries, and enabling heating and cooking in billions of homes globally. The next point of the importance of this oil and gas industries is economic driver. It supports economy, providing critical infrastructure, enabling urbanization of cities, create jobs, and fostering economic growth all over the world. For example, Malaysia, as you can see, before the discovery of oil, Malaysia is full or filled to the brim with wooden houses. Now it has urbanized to the way we know it as today, filled with high skyscrapers, modern cars roaming around the streets with combustion engines. Next part of the video, I will be discussing the production phase of the oil and gas industries. The production of oil and gas has three sections: the upstream, the midstream, and the downstream sector. First, we are going to talk about the upstream sector. The upstream sector is divided by three more. The first one is the exploration phase. The geologists conduct a survey and seismic analysis data to locate potential oil and gas reserve beneath the surface, both on land and underground surfaces. Next part of this upstream sector is the drilling and extraction phase. Using advanced rigs and tools, the operators drills holes into the rocks formation, monitoring the pressure levels, and extracts hydrocarbons through wellheads and eventually processing to transport. However, with all of these complicated processes, there is risk, a potential risk. Companies face high upfront investments, strict environmental guidelines, and unpredictable geological conditions that can delay projects and increase production costs significantly. What this means is, if there's an uncalculated problem shows up, the companies must lose a lot of money, which often over budgeting, in order to solve the problems that suddenly came up before continuing the extraction phase, hence on the increase of the production costs. Next section I'm going to talk about is the midstream sector, which is about managing the essential logistics between production and refining. It includes pipelines, ships, railways, and storage tanks that safely transport crude oil and natural gas from extraction point to the refineries. This stage also ensures a continuous, efficient flow of energy resources across regions and markets, and also keeping the infrastructure reliability and pipeline maintenance are crucial to avoid disruption to the global energy supply. Next is the last of the production phase, which is the downstream sector. This sector mainly has 3 points. The first is refining operations. This is where crude oil is processed in refineries where it is separated into gasoline, diesel, kerosene, and other fuels essential for transport, cooking, heating, and electricity generation. The second point is the chemical production. This point creates the base chemical used in making plastic, fertilizer, clothing, fibers, and numerous everyday products like this that supports the manufacturing global industries. The last point is the distribution and retail. The refined products are distributed through tankers, pipelines, fuel stations, potentially reaching industrial buyers and consumers like me through complex and highly regulated logistics network. Now we head into the impact it had toward us. I'm going to start off by telling the benefits. First is the employment impact. This industry supports millions of direct and indirect jobs in engineering, logistics, maintenance, safety, science, operation, and policy. Next point is revenue resources, which is through government budgets often rely on taxes, royalties, and leases from oil production and exports, especially in resources-rich countries like the United States of America and Russia. Next is capital investment through energy infrastructures, which attracts global financial investments in exploration, refining, and sustainability efforts. Lastly is the industrial backbone. Oil and gas enable the functioning of numerous sectors such as manufacturing, transport, and power generation, fueling economic growth and development. Next, I'm going to talk about the downsides, which is first, climate change. As you know, burning fossil fuels can release carbon dioxide, methane, and other greenhouse gases that intensifies climate change and increase the risk of natural disasters and weather extremes. Next of the downsides is the ecological damage. Oil spills, flaring, land destruction, and wastewater discharge can harm inhabitants, poison the ecosystem, and damage biodiversity without strong mitigation and regulation. In conclusion, the oil and gas industry is the backbone of our society. It provides economic growth and energy, but also brings challenge such as climate change and pollution. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching and have a nice day. Thank you.